I graduated in university in 2021
Right.
for graphic design. As soon as I graduated, obviously I tried to get a job in graphic design, and I was told all over the place that I did not have enough experience.
You had any lengthy periods of employment in the last 5 years?
Not in the area that I graduated in, no.
Do you now regret studying graphic design? Do you wish you'd studied something else? How do you look back at the years you studied now?
I see it as a massive waste of 3 years. At the moment, I'm just drawing for fun, so I'm just drawing on my breaks as a security guard and just posting it on the page to try and get some sort of acknowledgement.
So my name is Damon Marshall. I'm a drummer. I went to university at BIM in Fulham, London, and which is the British Institute of Modern Music. I studied for 3 years. It was professional musicianship just for the drums. And I mainly came to university to move into London because I came from a small town called Witney, where there was like a little music scene there, and I played in bands with my friends. But obviously, if you want to take the career seriously, then you kind of want to go to a big city like London. London's the epicenter of music in the world, pretty much. So overall, it was pretty good experience, mainly because of the people that I met. It was great for meeting other people that are trying to do the same thing as me, and we can all kind of help each other out. So there were singers that were trying to build their career as artists. There was a lot of musicians, like obviously drummers and guitarists, bassists, pianists, all trying to play for as many people as possible and find where they fit in the industry. Obviously COVID hit, and I was studying in the middle of COVID, and it was a lot of online classes, and then at that point, I think a lot of motivations took a big dip, because it was like, I've paid all this money to come to London to study drums, and now I'm doing Zoom classes from my bedroom. Like, how am I meant to learn the instrument? And I think a lot of the content was good, but the way that they kind of put it, it just wasn't as engaging as I thought it was going to be. And on top of that, they didn't really give that many legs into the industry as they would kind of promise. They were kind of presenting like they would set you up and you can just get packaged into the industry. There's connections and all of this, where, you know, if you really wanted anything like that, you would kind of really have to hustle for it. And you kind of had to fit into a certain kind of product that they wanted. So yeah, I think for some people it was great, but for me it was more about just meeting people. That, if I could boil it down to one thing, it was just meeting like-minded people there, which is good. Yeah, I think it would have been better if COVID hadn't hit, because obviously a lot of it's so practical. So it's kind of hard to do drums and guitar and performance from your bedroom. Like, it just defeats the whole purpose of performance. So I think it definitely would have been better, but I don't think it would have made it great. Like, you know, it wouldn't have transformed it too much. Yeah, playing drums for Unflirt has been great. I met her, funnily enough, at the retail store that I work at, Urban Outfitters, and we were both just talking about music, and we really got on. She showed me some of her songs early on, and I was like, oh, this is really, really cool. I love the vibe of it. And then some time passes, she's left the store at this point, and we keep tabs on each other on social media, and then I just see one day she's playing live, and she doesn't have a drummer, so I just reached out to her, and I was like, hey, I see you've been playing live and you don't have a drummer, so, you know, I have my diary's open around this time if you need something. And I was like, please say yes, please say yes. She said yes, and I went to a rehearsal, and then the rest is history, really. But it's been really good. Like, I think it's one of them opportunities I don't think I would have got if I stayed in the hometown from where I'm from, Whitney, because you just don't meet people that are on that kind of scale in these small towns. Like London, you have people walking around everywhere that are doing like really well, and it's they provide some really great opportunities in fields like music. So yeah, it's been overall really great experience. Like, played some of the biggest shows I've ever could have even wished for with her. And just really great kind of, you know, musical relationship we have. And yeah, you know, it's been really cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm always looking for as many opportunities as possible. I just want to keep climbing the ladder, really, just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, playing for bigger artists, just becoming better at drums, building a presence online I really want to do. You know, I do a lot of drum covers of music that doesn't necessarily have a lot of drum covers of it, that, like, you know, it's like trap or rap songs or like electronic hardcore songs, like, so I've been doing a lot of that. And yeah, I want to travel the world, really. I just want to, you know, go everywhere through drumming somehow. That's the big goal, I think. Well, okay, I have a good phrase for, not phrase, I have a good kind of saying for this, and it's basically the top most elite, most well practiced, insane technical ability, those people that don't go out of their way to meet people will be playing in their bedroom for the rest of their life, not making money from music. But I've seen some people that are like not nearly as good as at their instrument. Me, I'm joking. But no, people that are like not nearly like the shit at their instrument, but because they're just brilliant people to work with, and they go out of their way to speak to people and network, and, you know, everywhere they go, they're just prepared to take on opportunity. Those are the people that go far. It's like technical ability can only get you so far. It's all to do with who you know. Like, humans are social beings. Like, use that to your advantage. If you struggle with like speaking to people and networking and getting yourself out there and just throwing yourself into these situations, you need to break down that barrier, because that barrier itself is the thing that's stopping you from turning this in from a little hobby to your career. Oh, that's an interesting question.
Might be deep, but, you know, we've just
yeah.
all about being honest.
I mean, every day is pretty deep, to be honest. I think I know a lot of people will probably relate to, like, every day you kind of question yourself and think like if you're really cut out for this line of work, and even if you're doing really well, you'll find things to be like, oh fuck, like I haven't played a gig in X amount of time, or oh, I haven't been practicing, and look at these guys, they're really good on Instagram or whatever. Like, you'll find little things to constantly knock yourself down. But and there's a lot of them dips. Like, I can't really think of one particular time, but
have you ever felt like you've been fucked over once before?
people are bound to fuck you over, especially in the music industry. It's happened to me so many times. I'm not even doing this full time yet. I'm like trying to go full time, but I'm in the midst of, I'm like half retail, half music basically. And I've been fucked over royally so many times from people promising opportunities that will change my life. And, you know, just like that, they'll be like, oh, it's not happening anymore, or oh, like they'll just stop replying to you. And it really, you take a hit, but you have to accept that that's part of the journey, that's part of the job, you know. Yeah, I mean, I'm still figuring it out, to be honest, because I'm still working. But like, one thing that I've learned is like, don't be too complacent with your job. Like, understand it's a means to an end. You're there because you need to live, you need a roof over your head, especially if you don't live with your parents anymore. You need to pay for a roof. So understand that's its purpose. That's not, you're not there for that to be your career. If you're retail or bartending or any hospitality or working in a warehouse, whatever, that is just so you can live. And don't forget to make time to try and pursue your career, because it's easy. Life happens. You've got a partner, you've got family issues, housing issues, whatever. It's really easy to lose sight of like your passion and what you actually want to do. If you're interested, follow me on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. I make my own music as well, and I also drum a lot, and that's Dezdom, DEZDOM, everywhere. If you type that in, yeah, come lock in with me.